Good afternoon, DC. I'm Malcolm.
And I'm Mitchell, and today is Monday, September 11th, and here's the news.
Congratulations to Will Boldinghouse and Ashton Underhill for being named the 2017 Homecoming King and Queen this past Friday night.
Attention, Theater Society members, there will be a meeting in Miss Feldhouse's room on Tuesday after school from 3:30 to 5 o'clock. On Tuesday, September 12th, from 6 to 7:30 p.m. in the DCHS cafeteria, there will be an informational Archer parent meeting for the 2018 season.
Returning Archers, you may pick up paperwork and pay fees if wanted. We also need to know your ring size for your 2017 National Championship rings.
New Archers, we will discuss the program and what is involved with you to see if this is what you want to do.
Do you like to make art, take photos, or create jewelry? There's a free art competition for high school students taking place at Town Square Mall.
There are cash prizes for first, second, third, and fourth place. If you're interested, please contact one of the art teachers, Mr. Norris, Mr. Fitzmaurice, or Mr. Casebolt as soon as possible.
SCA will host See You at the Pole on September 27th. See You at the Pole will be held in the courtyard from 7:30 a.m. to 8 a.m. All students are welcome to attend.
Current members of National Honor Society will meet this Thursday at 7:45 in room 192. PSAT signups are now available. The PSAT NMSQT will be administered at DCHS on October 25th. This is the test whereby juniors can qualify for the National Merit Scholarships. Any college-bound junior or sophomore is encouraged to sign up in the guidance office with Mrs. Leisner. The cost for the test is $16 and checks can be made payable to DCHS. The deadline to sign up is October 17th.
Reminder, mark your calendars for our upcoming junior parent meeting in the cafeteria before the open house on Thursday, September 14th at 5:15 in the cafeteria. Come to learn about important events such as the PSAT and the Governor's Scholarship Program, as well as a few college exploration tips. We look forward to seeing you there.
If you are taking Latin anytime this school year, JCL memberships are now available. The $15 membership fee includes local, state, and national dues and this year's t-shirt. Also available on a first-come, first-served basis, your choice of a JCL sticker or pencil. See Ms. Chafisi in room 201 for details and to pay your dues. Plan to join us on September 15th for Club Day in room 201.
Attention juniors and seniors. If you think you have a GPA of 3.5 or higher, you're invited to pick up an application to join the National Honor Society. Please pick up an application from Miss Miller in room 192. Applications are due tomorrow, September 12th. Late applications will not be accepted. Current members do not need to reapply.
If you are interested in going on a spring break trip to Rome and Athens, there will be an informational meeting on September 14th at the conclusion of open house. If you would like more information, please see Mr. Easley in room 213. Any sophomore or junior student is eligible to apply for AYL, Academy for Young Leaders. They are accepting applications through September 15th for students interested in building leadership skills, developing friendships, and making an impact in our community.
We encourage you to apply at dcps.org under the Students tab. Remember, the CEC Club is still collecting money for Hurricane Harvey victims.
Now stay tuned for another episode of Powers Points.
Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is more
Powers Points.
Hey DC family, wanted to talk to you about integrity today, and I wanted to read you just a few paragraphs that I think sums up really what that means to us. Obviously it's something we're all striving to be, people of integrity. So here it is. It says, a person with integrity does not have divided loyalties, nor is he or she merely pretending. People with integrity are whole people. They can be identified by their single-mindedness. People with integrity have nothing to hide and nothing to fear. Their lives are open books. V. Gilbert Beers says, a person with integrity is one who has an established system of values which all of life is judged. Integrity is not what we do so much as who we are. And who we are in turn determines what we do. We are all faced with conflicting desires. No one, no matter how spiritual, can avoid this battle. Integrity is a factor that determines which desire will prevail. We struggle daily with situations that demand decisions between what we want to do and what we ought to do. Integrity establishes the ground rules for resolving these tensions. It allows us to predetermine what we will be regardless of circumstances, persons involved, or the places of our testing. It frees us to be the whole persons no matter what comes our way. So, to me, I could not have summed that up any better, but to read those 3 paragraphs for you. I hope that that makes sense to you. It's not so much about your circumstances. We're going to have tough things happen to us in this life, but it's how you react to those circumstances, and it's the person that you are, not the person that you say you are, but the person you actually are. So, who are you when no one's watching? What decisions do you make when no one's watching? That's a person of integrity, and that's what we're all striving to be. So I know that we have a lot of students here that are people of integrity. I see that every day in the hallways and how you treat each other and what you're about as people. So continue to do that. I want to encourage you to continue to be humble and reach out and be nice to other people. Now, I've got some shout outs today that I want to mention. First one is Chris Sawwester, Rodney Stevens, and Mr. Alward for always helping with tech issues, always setting up for different events that we have, whether it be in the gym or cafeteria or whatever. They are always willing to help other students and other staff members. So we want to give a shout out to them. Appreciate them. I want to give a shout out to Cameron Jones, integrated science teacher, always willing to volunteer. So continue to do that, Cameron, in class. We appreciate you as a student here. Michaela Hamilton, another shout out to her. Miss Payne says she's attentive and excited to learn, that she is improving on her writing and made great progress so far this year. So good job, Michaela. We're going to give a shout out to Chelsea Higdon. Chelsea Higdon, unselfish act for someone else here at Davis County High School. So Chelsea, congratulations. Continue to be unselfish and to give of yourself. And then our last shout out goes to Miss Osborne, who was in charge of setting up, organizing the fundraiser for the flood relief victims in Texas. And she always has a positive attitude and very positive influence in other people. So you guys, we appreciate you. Continue to do good things here at Davis County High School. Make this place a little bit better every day when you leave. As always, stay classy, DC.
Hello, everybody. We are here for another really important message. Teachers, this message is directly for you. I know you might feel like you are left out sometimes, and the news doesn't ever speak to you. So here I am. I'm speaking directly to you, teachers. Check your email. By this point, you may have received and already read an email from me that's got some important information coming up about a sophomore visit to OCTC and our senior college fair next week. So if you would just do me a great big huge favor and read that so that we're all on the same page, that would be fantastic. The other thing I want to mention is for seniors, tomorrow the University of Kentucky is coming during CCR to talk to our senior class to give a presentation. And I would like for you to be there. Here's the deal, though, and teachers, I hope you'll listen to this too. If you have an F in your second block class, which is what our remediation time for CCR is tomorrow, then you get to stay in your class. You need to bring your grades up in order to come to things like this, right, Ms. Powers?
That's correct.
So, in addition to the University of Kentucky, Ms. Powers and I are also going to have some important things that we need to get out to the senior class. So,
I am excited to share with you the top 10 things you should be doing right now as seniors to prepare for college for next year. So I look forward to speaking with you all in that group, and go Cats.
The Emerging X program for freshmen at the Wendell H. Ford Government Education Center. The Emerging X program is a nonpartisan 3-day program focused on identifying, educating, and engaging young leaders in servant leadership in order to make a positive impact on their community.
Emerge Next will introduce young leaders to a variety of issues that impact the greater Owensboro region and the Commonwealth of Kentucky, with a particular focus on developing leadership skills, working together, and learning to compromise to solve problems.
Students may apply online at fordgovcenter.com under the Apply Now tab and choose the Emerging X application. The deadline to submit completed applications is Friday, September 15th.
If you are in Spanish 3 at any point this year and interested in being a part of the Spanish Honor Society, please see Miss Larson in room 203 for an application. Applications are due by September 15th.
Here's what's going on today, DC.
Lady Panthers and boys golf at City/County, 4 o'clock p.m. Owensboro Country Club.
JV football versus Apollo at 6 p.m.
Stay classy, DC.